Qatar is a country that relies on imported, exploited foreign workers. It is a country that exports religious intolerance, hate, and violence. Many of the foreign workers are poorly paid, poorly treated, and housed in substandard conditions. It is not uncommon for some exploited workers to be underpaid for what was promised or not to be paid at all. Foreign workers that are women are vulnerable and risk being raped and sexually abused. Qatar has lots of money from the oil and gas reserves. With big money comes big silence. Qatar reflects all eyes away from themselves and onto the target of their hate. Their government-controlled powerful media arm, Al Jazeera, ensures there is endless propaganda directed against Israel and no criticism ever of Qatar. Qatar gives billions to American universities and other institutions. They want a world receptive to their hate and intolerance. Qatar will support practically any terrorist movement as long as they are against Israel. In countries that lack the oil wealth of Qatar but follow the same religious fanaticism that Qatar loves to export, there is widespread child marriage, complete suppression of women, prison or death to homosexuals, and no tolerance for religious minorities. Intolerance in countries without oil guarantees these countries are mired in poverty. Hamas leaders, multimillionaires and multi-billionaires live like kings in Qatar. Qatar is paradise for the super rich, no matter how much chaos they create in other parts of the world. Super rich Qatar doors are not open to the many millions of Muslims fleeing wars, famines, poverty, including Rohingyas, Ungars, Arabs from Syria, Yemen, Gaza, and elsewhere, black Muslims from Darfur, and more. Only the super rich need apply. The poor can come, but only to do the work Qataris are too lazy to do themselves. And when Qatar is through exploiting them, they must go. Qatar's money is spent on spreading hate and intolerance, not on alleviating poverty, ending environmental degradation, or promoting tolerance and peace. It does not matter to the leftists how exploited are the workers inside of Qatar or how much hate and intolerance Qatar exports overseas. They love Qatar because Qatar hates who they hate.